taking a live look outside right now, this is what we're dealing with. Some patchy fog, kind of mist-like rain. Good news is it's not going to last. If you take a look at the radar in the last several hours, we actually saw the rain make its way through the area, much of it well to our east at this point. So we're going to get a break from the rain for today, but we will leave behind a lot of clouds. I'm going to give it an 8 on the wazometer just because of the cloud cover and the dreary start, but it's going to get up to about 61, 53 for the low tonight. And then looking at our future track, this is where we're going to start to see the issues come in. About 5 o'clock tonight, you can see there's a system right off to our west going to start making its way. By 10 o'clock, it's going to start impacting a lot of North Georgia, Canton, Blairsville, Dalton, and then by 7 o'clock on Saturday, look at that. Much of Metro Atlanta, especially the north part of Metro Atlanta, will be experiencing some rain, and as we go through the day Sunday, it's even going to get worse. The entire area will be inundated with just rain. Good news is no severe weather with that rain, and then our rain chances increase again coming Wednesday.
All right, Bobeth, thank you.
And another gloomy day, but we're going to get a break from the rain. Today's highs making it up to about 61 by 3, but the cloud cover will persist throughout the day, so it will be just a bit of a gloomy day for us. But the rain coming back, we're starting to see that rain make its way into the area. By 10 o'clock tonight, much of North Georgia will start to experience some light rain. By midday tomorrow, we're going to have more rain, and the entire Metro Atlanta area will be inundated. I'll have your full weather forecast coming up. We're starting off with a pit of patchy fog right now. You can see just some light fog over by our Noonan camera. And in addition to that, it's making a bit of a little sketchy driving conditions for people as they make their way this morning. But good news is most of the rain has made its way through the area in the last 6 hours. We literally saw the system move through our area overnight, making offshore, leaving behind some cloudy sky conditions. We're going to give it an 8 on the wazometer just because of the misty, foggy start, but making it up to about 61 degrees for the high, lows about 50, but again, very cloudy throughout the day. Look at how we'll plan this out. We're going to start off again with a denser mid to dense fog as we make it the way this morning. It's going to kind of dissipate by 9, and then cloud conditions will take over, making it up to about 61 by 3 o'clock. And don't worry though, the rain is coming back. Yes, we're going to start see the rain make its way into parts of North Georgia about 10 p.m. tonight. But as we make its way through tomorrow and overnight, much of the area will be inundated with some storms, possibly getting up to about 2 inches as we make its way through. So we're expecting about 2 inches over the next 7 days. So that system and then another system. All right, so here we are Sunday, where we're going to have most of the rain, only giving it a 5 on the wazometer because it will be a very wet day. No thunderstorms with that, just light rain throughout the day, almost like what we experienced the last couple of days. But clearing up Monday and Tuesday, giving us some sunshine, and then another system coming back on Wednesday. This will be a front. That system is going to not only bring us rain, but our temperatures will dip right after that. So Friday and Thursday, we're going to only make it up into mid to upper 40s, low 50s for the highs, and then even possibly make it into the low 30s overnight. So we're going to see some temperatures actually really start to dip as we make it through the rest of the week. But again, our next rain chance after tomorrow will be Wednesday. I have more on your weather coming up. Right now, we're looking at some patchy fog. This is how we're starting the morning off. Patchy fog, some light mist-like rain. There is a little bit of good news, is that we will not have rain today. Now, much of the rain moved in out of the area overnight, leaving behind just some cloudy sky conditions. We're going to give it an 8 on the wazometer because of the cloud cover and like the misty start. 61 for our high, 53 for the low. Breaking down the day part, about 9 o'clock is when we're going to start to see that fog start dissipating. And then as we go through the day, again, only making it to 58 by 1 and then 3, 61. So we're going to cap out there because of the cloud cover. But as I mentioned, the break won't last in the rain. We're going to start to see the rain come back. This is what we're expecting for tomorrow. Much of Metro Atlanta, from Peachtree City all the way up to Rome, could get anywhere from 1.5 inches to about half of inch. And then we're going to have another rain chance coming again on Wednesday. Same thing, 1.5 inches to a half an inch from much of the area. So we're going to really see some soggy weather in the next couple days. Now we're going to track that rain. We're going to start to see it move in just by Saturday around 10 o'clock on the west side of North Georgia by Dalton. Seems about, seeing that rain first. Then by 7 a.m. on Sunday, much of the area from Marietta north definitely seeing some rain. And then as we go through the day, that rain continues. Look at this. By Sunday, most of Metro Atlanta, all the way from LaGrange all the way up, we're going to see rain throughout the area. Sending it back to you guys. And another gloomy day. We're only going to give it an 8 on the wazometer because of the cloud conditions. It's going to be cloudy all day. We're going to make it to about 61 for the high, 53 for the low, and the rain is coming back. Yes, tonight and into tomorrow, we're going to see much of the rain. We're going to start off with the northwest area getting it, and by Sunday at 7 o'clock, much of the area from Marietta all the way to Clayton will be inundated with rain. And look, it just gets worse. Continues by 5, much of the area from LaGrange all the way to Canton will be having some showers throughout the day, and I'll have your full weather forecast coming up. Not getting a break anytime soon. This is a live look outside right now from our Midtown camera. You can see just a little bit of patchy fog throughout the area. Those on the roadways, want to leave a little bit of caution as you make your way out right now. But most of the rain did make its way through the area overnight. Over the last 6 hours, we see the system just kind of move off to the shore. So it's much east of us right now. On the radar, not much going on. Literally looking good. We're going to give it an 8 on the wazometer because it's going to continue to be cloudy throughout the day. So even though we're getting a break from the rain, the cloud cover is going to continue, so it's going to be just really dreary overnight. The highs making up to about 61, 53 for the low, and much of that fog is going to continue until about 9 o'clock. Then it's going to dissipate, and then we're going to make it about to 61 by 3. As we go through the day, though, we're going to see those rain chances start to come back into the area. Look at this. By 10 o'clock tonight, Dalton, Rome are going to start to see that system that starts to make its way through. Then look at this now. By 7 in the morning, everywhere from Marietta all the way to Canton underwater. Now we're going to get some light rain coming through, and it's going to stick around for most of the day. Literally, the rain is going to be rainy on Sunday. It's one of those days you want to either just kind of get a blanket and just watch TV. You don't want to be out much of the day if you don't have to, because it's going to be rainy. By 5 o'clock, LaGrange all the way through Athens, definitely going to be seeing some rain cover. Now the rain will slowly move out overnight, giving us some sunny sky conditions for Monday, but in the next 27 days, we're going to get up to 2 inches of rain. So that is going to be our issue. And despite that, we're still seeing some drought conditions. So again, today, mostly cloudy. Sunday, rain chances persist throughout the day, giving us really a wet Sunday. Sun comes out on Monday and Tuesday. By Tuesday, we're going to give it a 10 on the wazometer because it's going to be partly cloudy, sunny skies, and temperatures up into the 50s. Then on Wednesday, our next rain chance comes out. This is going to be a cold front. Right after that, our temperatures are going to start to dip down, with highs only making it into the 50s and 40s. Lows by Friday, look at that, 35 for the low. We're going to bring some good luck and get rid of the dreary weather because we were both filling in, but not so lucky. We're starting off with a bit of patchy fog, still dealing with over there in Newton, as much of the area will start to see that cloud cover or that fog dissipate. But look at this. This is what we dealt with for most of the day. We didn't have to deal with much of the rain. We're going to have just cloud cover. I'm giving it an 8 on the wazometer, 61 for the high, 53 for the low. And again, that cloud cover is going to continue for most of the day. That fog dissipating by 9, by 11, we're going to make it up to about 56, only making it to 61 by 3 o'clock. But the constant today will be the cloud cover. And then by this afternoon or this evening, about 10 o'clock, we're going to start to see another system moving in. Northwest Georgia, Rome, Dalton, starting to see some of that rain. But by tomorrow morning, about 8:30, much of Metro Atlanta, from Carrollton, Marietta, Canton, all the way up to Gainesville, we're going to see rain throughout the area. That rain will continue throughout the day, and then by 5 o'clock, much of the area from LaGrange all the way south, all the way north to Canton will be underwater. We'll have temperatures in the area hovering about the upper 40s to low 50s, but that rain will quickly move out, clearing out by Monday. Look at the rainfall totals, though. We're going to start seeing those rainfall totals get up to about 2 inches, as high as 2 inches. But we're going to clear out from Monday with sunny skies and another rain chance coming up on Wednesday. Look at this. By this afternoon, we're going to see the northwest part of Georgia starting to see a little bit of rain. 55 is going to be the temperature. Actually, roughly, we're going to have roughly 50s for most of the area. And look at the rain starting to come in. Tomorrow by 8:30 a.m. from Marietta all the way to Clayton, we're going to see much of the area with some rain. And then that rain change is continuing all day. We're going to have rain from LaGrange, Peachtree City, Atlanta, all Duluth. Literally every city in Metro Atlanta will experience some rain tomorrow. It's going to be one of those days you're either going to have your raincoat, your jackets, or umbrella, everything with you, or just kind of cuddle up inside with a blanket. And I'll have your full forecast coming up. Weekend right now, a little bit of patchy fog outside. This is a live look at our Midtown camera, and you can see it's just a little bit gloomy out there, and it's not going to change anytime soon. But good news is much of the rain, look at the radar, it's off to our east, definitely out of our way. So we're going to get a slight break into the rain for today. Right now on the radar, not much activity going on. And as we go through the day, though, we're going to see cloud cover just continuing throughout the day. Because of that, I'm going to give it an 8 on the wazometer. Temperatures only making it up to about 61 degrees. Current temperatures in the area hovering into the low 50s, a little bit warmer in Thomaston, but for the most part, we're not going to see temperatures really increase like we did for the last few days. That patchy fog will dissipate in probably next 30 or so minutes, but then it's going to be replaced by cloudy sky conditions throughout the day. Again, only making it up to about 61, and that's going to be by 3. But the break in the rain not going to last much longer. We're going to see this afternoon by 10 o'clock, Northwest Georgia starting to see some of the rainy conditions come back. Rome, Dalton, definitely going to see some rain over there. And look at this, by 8:30 tomorrow morning, much of Metro Atlanta, especially on the north side of town, will start to see rain. Marietta, Canton, all the way up to Gainesville and Clayton will also be seeing rain. And as we go through the day, those rainy conditions will take over much of the area from LaGrange all the way up. We'll start seeing those rainy conditions, and then that will slowly move out of the area by Monday. But look at the rainfall totals for tomorrow. Atlanta could get up to 1 inch of rain. Marietta 0.8, Canton 6, a little to our south, a little bit lower, LaGrange and Thomaston about 0.4. But then another rain chance coming on Wednesday, again giving us just anywhere from a 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches of rain for the area. Looking at our 7-day, again today really cloudy, rain chances come back on Sunday, looking really good for Monday and Tuesday. The best day right now is going to be Tuesday. I'm giving it a 10 on the wazometer. Then rain comes back on Wednesday. It's going to be dreary all day. The fog just being replaced by cloudy conditions. This is a live look right now in our Newton camera, but you could see it's just really cloudy out there, and that's really going to be the name of the game for today. It's going to be super cloudy. Good news, though, that much of the rain off to our east, literally moved out of the way overnight. In the last 6 hours, we haven't really seen much. Radar looking really good right now. Giving it an 8 on the wazometer only because of the cloud cover. Temperatures today won't get up very high, maybe 61 for the high, 53 for the low, and much of the day we will be dealing with that cloudy conditions. A little bit of patchy fog may still be hanging around with like a little bit of a mist of a rain, but that is going to be gone by 10 o'clock. Look at this, by noon only making it to 47. 4 o'clock will be around 61, and the cloud cover will continue throughout the day, but the break in the rain comes back really quickly. This evening we're going to start seeing about 10 o'clock the northwest Georgia area, Rome, Dalton, we'll start to see some of that rainfall coming in from the system, and that's going to continue overnight into the morning. And look at this, by 8:30, Marietta, Canton, Duluth, all of that area will be underwater, and we're going to continue to see rain throughout the day by 5:30 p.m. Metro Atlanta, literally from south all the way to the north, will be experiencing some sort of rain cover, and I'll have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes. A bit warmer in Thomaston at 59 for them, a little bit cooler in Gainesville. Rest of the area still hovering around the low to mid 50s. Good news though, no rain, but we're going to be replaced by some cloud cover all day. We will see the cloudy, dreary weather today, only topping out about 61 degrees. And again, that cloud cover will persist throughout the day, but the rain chances coming back. I'll have your full forecast coming up in just a few. Not going anywhere. This is a live look right now at our Midtown camera. You can see very cloudy conditions throughout the area, and that's going to stick around all day. Literally all day it's going to look really gloomy. Good news, no rain. Here's the radar for the last 6 hours. You can see the system made its way offshore, so it's really far from us, so we're going to get a little bit of break in the rain. Radar looking really clear, but again, that fog sticking around, or the cloud cover sticking around. Because of that, I'm going to give it an 8 on the wazometer, 61 for the high, 53 for the low. And current temperatures, though, not quite making it there yet. Right now, much of Metro Atlanta hovering into the mid to low 50s. Got a little bit of warmer conditions for Thomaston, a little bit cooler Gainesville at 49. But again, over the day, we're going to be really cloudy, making it up to about 61 by 4 o'clock, and then starting to dip back down into the low 50s as we get into the nighttime hours. But also as the night goes, here's what we're seeing this evening. 10 o'clock, we're going to see that northwest Georgia starting to see a system move in. That system is going to bring much rain from overnight Saturday and all day Sunday, pretty much for the most part throughout Metro Atlanta. Marietta by 8:30 in the morning will be getting some rain. Canton rain, Gainesville rain, Duluth rain, Athens rain, and then by 5 o'clock even more areas getting rain. Peachtree City, Covington, all the way down to LaGrange will be seeing rain. Temperatures will be hovering into the mid 50s tomorrow, and just making it light afternoon hours, making it into the low 40s. Here's the numbers when we talk about the rainfall totals. Atlanta getting some of the most rainfall, about an inch. The rest of the area ranging from 0.3 to 1.5 inches of rain, and then we're going to see another rain chance continue. After this system move out, there's another one right behind it on Wednesday, giving us a potential rainfall total ranging from 0.4 to 1.1 for Atlanta, Carrollton 1.9. And then if we look at our 7-day forecast.
Beth, I've been watching this shot behind you all morning. It's Noonan, right?
Yeah, this is the Noonan shot. Doesn't look good, does it?
Well, you know what? In the morning at like 6 a.m., it was very dreary and bleak. At least there's some sun trying to sneak through those clouds.
I guess you can see the building at least now.
Yeah, I'm a glass half full kind of person.
Yeah, there you go. You can see the building. The bad news is the cloud cover will continue throughout the day, not just at Noonan, literally all over Metro Atlanta. Again, this is a live look at our Noonan camera, but look at the radar. The good news is much of the rain has been moved out of the way, off to our east, not bothering us. Behind it, though, really, really cloudy conditions. So today, I'm only going to give it an 8 on the wazometer. Temperature's not going to get too warm, not like the last couple of days. We're only going to cap out around 60, 53 for the low. But look at the day part. By noon, 57, 59 by 2, again 61 for the high, and that's going to happen around 4 o'clock, and then we're going to start dipping back down. Bad news is the break in the rain coming back very quickly. Right now, about 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to see a system start to move its way in. Rome, Canton, and West Georgia, Northwest Georgia will start to see some of those impacts. As we go overnight, more areas will continue to get rain. Sunday by 8:30 a.m., look at that. Much of Metro Atlanta from Athens to Marietta, even down, and the rain will continue literally inundating the area all the way south from LaGrange all the way to Clayton. We'll have some rain up to a half an inch or 1.5 inch in some areas. So we're definitely going to have to deal with that. But I'll have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bobeth.
And no high note in our weather. It's going to be another dreary day with a lot of cloud cover, just gloomy all day. This is a live look at our Midtown camera, but you can see the cloud is continuing and it will continue to go that way throughout the day. Now, this is our radar of the last 6 hours. The good news is no rain in the radar for us right now, looking really good. Most of the rain happened overnight and has moved out of the way, but radar clear, leaving behind just cloudy sky conditions. Current temperatures in the area hovering into the low to mid to upper 50s. A little bit warmer for Thomaston, 59 for them, 49 for Gainesville, so they're a little bit cooler. But Atlanta, 53. Same thing for Carrollton, Marietta, 52. And we're going to see today again temperatures are not getting as warm as it did previously. Right now, we're only going to cap out to about 61. I'm giving this an 8 on the wazometer because the temperatures, still fairly mild, but the cloud cover is just going to, keep it just too dreary. But the rain, I guess we got a break. It's coming back. The rain is going to come back Saturday tonight. About 10 o'clock, we're going to see North Georgia start to experiencing some of those showers. You got Rome and Dalton getting it first, and then it's going to continue overnight into the day. By 8:30 tomorrow, look at this. Much of Metro Atlanta from Marietta all the way up will be experiencing some sort of showers. And then as we go through the day, more of the area from South Georgia to LaGrange all the way to North Georgia will be experiencing some sign of kind of wet weather. So tomorrow will be the day to, stay inside, kind of get the blanket, watch TV, or if you have to go outside, make sure you have a raincoat or an umbrella handy because it will be a wet one, really soggy for the day. Clearing out though for Monday, but look at our rainfall totals. We can expect anywhere from 0.3 to 1.5 inches of rain. Atlanta, about an inch of rain we'll experience for much of the area. And then our rain chances are coming back again on Wednesday when another system makes its way to the area, giving us a chance from 0.4 to almost 2 inches of rain for much of the area. So it's going to be a soggy one, but again, we're going to get a quick break Monday and Tuesday. As we look at our 7-day, you're going to see sun come out on Monday and Tuesday, the best day of the week. I'm giving this a 10 on Tuesday because we will have some sunshine peeking through, but then the rain comes back on Wednesday, and that's going to be a cold front. So our temperatures are going to start to dip right after that.